Hi and welcome to another of my Kumon workbook review videos. Today we're looking at this book. It's called Sight Words by Kumon, and it is the fourth book in the range of reading skills, my book of reading skills. So in the flow it is number 4, where it has, I think, easy phonics, easy sight words, and sight words. So I have a video review in these easy sight words. This one follows a very similar format. So hopefully the fact that you're looking at this, you recognize the importance of giving your child something physical and tangible that they can work through that has benefits that you don't get in an app. They can have a pencil in their hand, they're learning how to write and practice their letters at the same time as identifying sight words and learning to read. So what does this book have that the easy sight words doesn't? Well, it actually follows a very similar format. So their activities start on page 1, and there are 45 activities throughout the book. So that's 9 weeks if you sit your child down five nights a week. It takes probably less than 5 minutes for a child to work through an activity. So it's not particularly strenuous. What you're going to see in here is it starts out with 3-letter words. There's some tracing. The expectation is that the child says the word they're tracing as they're tracing it. And then there's some word recognition where they're trying to find the word in the maze, if you like. And words are spelt incorrectly, so they're looking for the word Y. So there's some muddled up spelling, or there's some letters that look similar, like an M, an I, which would be an incorrect spelling. So there's some pitfalls that they're going to learn, some common mistakes, and to try and navigate them. There are also activities where they're looking for, again, the right word and coloring in. So we have a crayon close by as a word search, again, like trying to find that word. But as you can see here, it progresses on to sight words that have 4 letters. But again, I have my son read as he's writing them, tracing. And then the activity that is using a word bank and placing that word somewhere in here. So here, like when my child gets stuck, I say, hey, look for the letters, the words that have a similar shape. So this word, I'm wondering if it is all, because it's a small letter and then 2 ones, which are higher than your standard letters. And he's figuring that out as well and decoding different shapes of words. Those are the activities that repeat consistently throughout this book as the words get longer and more complicated. So here we're moving on to, I think we're moving on 4-letter words. I think I did see some 5-letter words in here as well. So let me skip ahead here. One of the things I really like is that repetition. I'm not sitting down explaining to my child, this is how we're going to do this activity today. Within a couple of weeks of a couple of days of using this book, we've covered all the different types of activities, and then the only thing that's changing is the words themselves as they get more difficult. There was, maybe it's in one of these later ones. So here are some 5-letter sight words that the child progresses to. And so again, trace and say the word that's highlighted. And there was one, I think it was the word don't. So they're even touching on words that have apostrophes. I can't find it quickly, but yeah, 5-letter words are as large as they get. So before we get to the review, the last words excuse me, there's a 6-letter word, please, and friend. So that is the only touch on a 6-letter word in here. Otherwise, it's, again, those house, could, 5-letter words. And it ends with, most Kumon books end with a review of what they've learned during the book, and then the certificate of achievement, okay? I really like for my child to have something tangible. They really get a lot of satisfaction from seeing that they've completed something. I don't keep these when I finish, but I have to for a few days because I'm like, okay, what do you want to do with it? Like, can we throw it away? He's like, no, I just want to keep it right there on the table. They take a lot of pride in working their way through this and sitting down with me. I sit down with them for about half an hour to 45 minutes each evening, but I'm not working with them for that whole duration. So I'm still doing some work probably most of the time. And I'm just helping guide them and keeping them going because the activities have so much repetition in them. It's useful for them. I hope this is useful for you. If you buy this for your child, you can use the link in the description below. And happy learning with your child.